Hey everyone, and welcome back to my All-Stars F1 2019, returning with the Silver Arrow season here at the Spanish Grand Prix. And if you didn't watch last time, you should definitely watch it. Just in case for spoilers, and I'm going to say now, we won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix! And Hamilton failed to finish with an engine failure, looking to be second or third, because he was fighting like crazy with Devon Butler. And Butler got second after his first pole position, and Vettel finished in third, and Vettel's 5 points behind Hamilton in the championship, and he's still in the lead as Hamilton, and we're 10 points behind, so it's very close between the top three. Lucas Faber in fourth with a further 10 points back from me, so top four are within a race victory worth of points within each other. So we're going to head into practice. I haven't actually been on this game for a little bit, so let's see how we do. For practice, we'll probably do a simulation run. Got a snack as well in the meantime.
It's practice time here at the
Acclimatization. We'll do one run for that. Let's go. And that's one of the Renaults in front. Yeah, we're not going to set the quickest time anyway. We're on a hard compound tyre. And we've officially lasted longer than the season one back in 2019. We haven't been fired. We've made it past the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We're at the Spanish Grand Prix in the Mercedes. I think it's set to be sunny throughout this Grand Prix weekend, so sunny Barcelona. Should be fine with the Mercedes car. In hotter conditions. I wonder if that's Virgil Ricardo. It's Ricardo. We're definitely closing in on him anyway. If he's doing the same run as us, it's not as quick anyway, and I mean he's in a Renault. So this time, 3 years ago, we were in the Renault. We were his teammate then, but we're not this time around. Not for the Aussie this time. So we come round the pole corner, across the line, past the test.
That's fantastic.
Very good.
You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Thanks, Jeff. Okay, that was a good lap, good lap. And we'll box, and return to the garage.
Our best lap so far is it?
So we now shall move on to qualifying.
Of our top three, who are Vettel, Hamilton, and Lucas Faber. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Hamilton medium's only just over 1.5 tenths down on Vettel, who was quickest on the soft. Decent session being on the hards for one lap, I would have thought so. Weber's only a couple tenths down on the Ferrari. That's not too bad for Weber in third there. Righty then, it is time for one-shot qualifying at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's going to be important. We've got two rivals this season as it stands: Hamilton, my teammate, and Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. Any upgrades at all? No, can't put any on at the moment anyway. Red Bull's quicker than Ferrari on the graphic there, the performance comparison. So that's very interesting. Okay, so now it is time for qualifying at the Spanish Grand Prix. Here we go.
Qualifying's about to kick off any moment here at the Circuit Barcelona Catalunya. No doubt that today will be full of action on the track. Looking at this field today, Anthony, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the hard tyres and save some of the grippier tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that. And even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Okay, here we go for our one-shot qualifying lap at the Circuit Barcelona, the Catalunya. Yeah, there we go. Got it there in the end. But anyway, here we go. Hopefully, a pole position like we did in Bahrain. If not, at least the front row. Or at least ahead of Hamilton and Vettel. But here we go. On our quick lap now. Perez already flying away. P1. Imagine if Racer Point got a pole position. That would be very interesting for the Grand Prix. Into turn 1, into turn 2. Bit later on the brakes there. Not really helping us, I don't think. Not a good lap at the moment anyway, only what's P3? I thought it was P6 a moment ago. Yeah, we're not, this is the greatest lap we've ever done. It's P2, Hamilton clearly the quickest car out there. Heading into the final sector now. And the final corner. Come on, across the line, and it's P3 on the grid.
Okay, that's pretty disappointing, but
I wouldn't say it's too disappointing. Could have been Vettel, we were nowhere near ahead of Hamilton, but we were second at a split stage there. And Weber on the front row for Red Bull. Wow. Vettel down in 6th, Butler 5th. Whoa, that is mega from Lucas Weber. No wonder he's brilliant. He's managed to put it on the front row. Wow. Just under a tenth ahead of me. But Hamilton's got pole by 3/10. Wow. Vettel's got a lot of work to do. That was a disappointing qualifying for the Ferraris, 5th and 6th. Red Bull definitely have found pace. Did not expect the top 3 to be Hamilton and Weber myself. Wow. But nearly 4/10 to my teammate. That's a bit of a margin. That's a little bit of a big margin there. Wow. But yeah, we're still beating Butler in the rivalry. Butler only got 5th on the grid. He's out-qualified Vettel again.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, 3rd's not bad anyway. Plenty of opportunity in the race, but we've got to clear that Red Bull. We are quicker than the Red Bulls by a margin, but yeah, a little struggle in qualifying. Could have been P6 if anything, if I messed the final sector up. Haas is somehow the 4th fastest team, but Perez was really good at the start. In a straight line, he was the quickest. No, just making sure I can't upgrade anything. I need 1,000 resource points. But here we go for the Spanish Grand Prix.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91, or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya then, a high-speed 2.89-mile circuit which demands an efficient downforce package and bravery on the part of the driver, especially through the blind right of turn 9, which we might just see taken flat this weekend. Anthony Davidson, thanks for joining me once again for the Grand Prix. So I should probably start by asking you about Lucas Weber. They're still relatively new to a sport which does have a high learning curve and, of course, little tolerance for mistakes.
That's right, it is a difficult environment to come into. In junior categories, you're competing against drivers with similar levels of experience. But some of these guys in Formula One have been there for over a decade. But I have to say, in this case, it's so far so good.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Lucas Weber alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have McDonald, Verstappen, Devon Butler, and Vettel, Perez, Norris, Sainz, and Kimi Raikkonen, Hulkenberg, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, and Ricciardo, Stroll, Gasly, Daniel Kvyat and George Russell, Kubica and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
Well, you heard it there first. Jeff, let me know about turn 1. It's a sunny Spanish Grand Prix. The strategy is to be a 2-stop, from soft to medium to another set of medium. Not going on the hards. Let's go. It'd be interesting if Weber got into the lead, but wow, this is like F1 2021 with Mercedes versus Red Bull, but back in time in 2019, so this will be interesting, I think. Well, yeah, all the front runners, the top 6 are on the softs. Now we might put up into Rich at the start. Try and get ahead of the Red Bull, but if the Red Bull gets a good start and Hamilton doesn't, that could be interesting. Hamilton is definitely the qualifying king so far. He's got another pole position in the bag. I don't know where Ferrari's pace was at all. They were a couple tenths back, I think, to the Red Bulls, especially for Verstappen. But Weber, what a job he's done. Weber proving he's not messing about. He is trying his best to put a 2019 Red Bull into the title fight early on. He's only 20 points behind Hamilton in the championship, and that's not too far back already, only after 4 races. But we're now on to the 5th race, Spain. What can Hamilton do? What can we do from 3rd? Can we get ahead of both of these guys at the start? We've had a good start before. We got ahead of Butler in Azerbaijan last time out from 2nd on the grid, and in China from 2nd on the grid ahead of Hamilton into the lead. So we've taken the lead twice after turn 1. Can we do it again? Tall order, because we've got 2 cars ahead of us. But here we go then. What will the Ferraris do? They might have to pull out some masterclass strategy. But here we go then for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss this. Here we go. Hamilton lining up on the grid. Weber. From myself from Verstappen. Mercedes Red Bull, Mercedes Red Bull. Like 2021. And the Ferraris, 5th and 6th, Butler and Vettel. Vettel definitely needs to do a lot of work. He's only 5 points behind Hamilton in the championship. 33 laps ahead of us here at the Spanish Grand Prix. And here come on the lights. 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's a good start there for us. We cover off Verstappen. We make sure we cover off Verstappen's. Butler got a good start as well, and Butler's going to have a go. And we're trying to get Lucas Weber around the outside. Can we get ahead of the Red Bull at the start there? It's going to be tight. Can we do it? We're side by side with Lucas Weber. Weber just gets his nose ahead. We're trying to stay with him side by side. Can we get ahead of this? Helps Hamilton pull away. But we're going to try and go round the outside. And Verstappen's got Butler back. Ooh, nearly contact there with Lucas Weber. Weber's trying round the outside again. He's not giving up. But we've got ahead of the Red Bull. And we've got up into 2nd place, making it Mercedes 1-2 at the moment at the early stages. And Butler and Verstappen are side by side. Butler made a very good start there. I blocked off Butler because Butler nearly made it 3 wide there. Hamilton leads from us by 1.5 seconds to Lucas Weber. What a fight between myself and Weber already this Grand Prix. Put up to Rich, we've got a lot of fuel. Well, initially Verstappen got the better getaway, but we did cover him off in time anyway, and we got the better start than Weber. Going for it round the outside. Hamilton fastest lap. Hamilton leads by 1.4 seconds to myself, to Lucas Weber, to Verstappen, Butler, Vettel. I think there was a little bit of tyre-to-tyre contact with Weber, but hard and fair racing. At least Weber is clean when it comes to wheel-to-wheel racing. I appreciate Lucas Weber a lot. I respect him a lot. But now we've got to hunt down Hamilton, but Weber's keeping me honest anyway. Weber is very quick. And I don't think he's going to give up anytime soon. He's going to make my life very difficult. I might have to focus more on defending than attacking Hamilton. Does Hamilton be pulling away a little bit? 1.7 seconds already. Well, this is definitely Mercedes track, the Spanish Grand Prix. Lucas Weber having a little look there. Butler's keeping Verstappen honest. Verstappen's not really keeping up with Weber and myself and Hamilton here. But Hamilton is very quick, and I'm trying my best to catch him, but he's so fast. 1.9 seconds behind. And Weber's quite close, you know. We're going to go a little bit defensive here. Weber's going to have a look. He's having a look. He's not going to be close enough anyway. Nice try, Weber. Nicely defend. Second place from the German. .1 seconds to Hamilton. I think the Stafford is definitely struggling to keep up because the Ferraris are right behind, but the Ferraris are still ahead at the moment. I'm only just ahead of Weber. Weber's very quick. I don't know if he'd be quicker than Hamilton though, but he's definitely right on my gearbox still. Weber will get the DRS, but he won't be close enough to overtake. 2.1 to Hamilton. And all 20 runners are still in the Grand Prix. The strategy will come into play for sure. Weber has definitely got some pace. I don't know if he's got enough pace to catch Hamilton, that's the thing. I'm going to have to go defensive again, try and break the toe as much as possible, but it's not going to be enough. Weber's a lot closer, and Weber's going to go for a move round the outside with the Red Bull, give him space, and Lucas Weber has taken back second place. Wow, and Butler's got up to P4. He's managed... Oh no, he's attacking Verstappen. Well, the Weber goes defensive. Weber was quite slow there, but he has got up into second. Verstappen's defending hard against the Ferraris with P4 there. That's why he's not really catching me and Weber up. But Weber now sets after Lewis Hamilton for the lead of the race. Yeah, Verstappen 2 seconds back. I'm surprised Butler hasn't completely overtaken Verstappen. He's done it, but Verstappen's fought back. Red Bulls are very, very close to today. They're definitely showing they are great competition. We'll get the DRS on Lucas Weber. Mercedes is very good in a straight line, so we're definitely going to gain. We're gaining on Weber. We might not be far enough. We're close enough. Or we might be. Weber does go defensive. He leaves me to try, but no, not really good to overtake. Butler's finally managed to get by Max Verstappen. Up into P4 goes the Ferrari. Vettel needs to do that quickly as well. He tried to get back at Weber, but it didn't work. Butler's 2.2 behind. Hamilton about 2.5 seconds, I think, ahead of Weber. So Hamilton dominated the Grand Prix at the moment. We'll get the DRS again on Weber. If we can just keep within his DRS, then it might work out. But I think Weber is not catching Hamilton, actually. But we haven't done a good job on that either, because Hamilton is so much faster. You got the perfect start, everything. We'll get DRS once again on Weber. Very good straight line speed for the Mercedes. So he might have a chance to overtake him despite being 7 tenths behind, nearly 8 tenths behind. But we're not quite, but we're pulling away from Butler. So Weber's really, really quick. Somehow outperforming that Red Bull, I think. I can't get by him at the moment. I might have to try and undercut at some point on him. I don't know what I could do about Hamilton. He's not pulling away about a second every lap. I think Hamilton's about a couple tenths or quick at each lap, which isn't too much, I would have thought. But yeah, Vettel's not managed to get by Max yet. Butler is in a couple fourth place at the moment. It's Weber, myself, and Butler. Wow, that curb was very odd. A little out of shape. The tyres, yeah, oh wow, the tyres are nearly at 50% already. Yeah, Weber's pulling out a second. We didn't lose any time to Butler, that's so weird. I think Butler made a mistake as well. He might be struggling on the tyres as well. Weber's pulling away after that little mistake I had, but myself, Weber, Butler all together once again, this time second, third and fourth. I don't think we'll get DRS. No, we don't. We don't get DRS. We want to pit. I don't know if it's too early for a pit stop though, that's the thing. We may gain a little bit on Weber because we are quicker in a straight line, but Weber's so quick out of the corners. It's unreal. I mean, is it too early for a pit stop? I'm not sure, but we are quicker than the Ferraris anyway. We could try and pull away, or we could go for an undercut on Weber. It might be early pit stop though. But we're doing 2 stops anyway. I think everyone's doing a 2 stop. This time we don't make a mistake there. We stay in the... Okay, we've got DRS again on Weber. Got it up to Rich, but we'll have to put it back into standard eventually. We're not going to box this lap. We're going to stay out for a couple more laps. I mean, why is Hamilton not going to come in? I don't want a double stack. Well, Weber does come in. That's very surprising. I thought he would have stayed out for a bit longer. But we do pick up some nice DRS. We're going to pit... not this lap, because I think Hamilton will come into the pit. Butler stays out. Vettel's in the pits. Vettel's going to try and undercut Verstappen and Butler here to get up into P4. I'd be a bit out of reach, because I'm a few more seconds ahead. But if I stay out 2 more laps... Hamilton leads for myself. Butler is now in 3rd place. Butler's 3 seconds by me, so we are pulling away from the other British driver who's driving for Ferrari. Hasn't been the case since Mansell, I've been driving a Ferrari for a British driver. But anyway, we carry on. For another lap. We might chance it to start 1 more lap anyway. Well, maybe the double stack won't matter, because we are a bit further back. We better not lose time, is what I'm trying to say. And we know Weber's on some fresh tyres. I think Hamilton's coming to the pits. Yeah, Hamilton's in the pits. I'm gonna stay out. I'm staying out. Copy it, staying out. Butler and... Yeah, Butler and Verstappen go into the pits. We stay out. We take the lead of the race, but we need to go into the pits this lap. Hamilton's on the mediums. I wonder if anyone's going for another set of softs or not. I'm not sure. Verstappen's gone through. Oh no, Verstappen is in the pits. So the Haas of Magnussen is second, Hulkenberg third, and the Renault. But we lead the Grand Prix, and we're going to hit this lap. We should have fresher tyres. It might make a bit of difference, you know. 14.7 ahead of Magnussen. But we're going to come into the pits at the end of this lap. Hopefully, they got caught up in traffic. I mean, yeah, they're stuck behind some cars, so it might help us, in a way, staying out a little longer. We started third, we're now first, but we do need to enter the pits. This lap, box, 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 box for a fresh set of mediums, box, box, this lap, box, box. About 15 seconds ahead of Magnussen and Hulkenberg, which they probably will go into the pits anyway. Okay, into the pits we go. We can get a nice bite of some bacon for ourselves. Come on. Good stop, 2.7. And we're staying out. Wow. Weber fastest lap. He's on soft.
We'll be doing one more stop today.
I think Weber's doing 2 sets of softs and 1 set of mediums. We're doing 1 set of soft, 2 sets of mediums. Wow. Okay. We come out ahead of Grover. We're behind Weber still, but we're on a fresh set of mediums. Those softs will be quick. They'll be very rapid, but they're going to wear out a lot quicker. Very interesting strategy by Red Bull. Oh, we're way ahead of Verstappen and the 2 Ferraris, so we haven't lost anything at all by staying an extra 2 laps than planned. If Weber's going to quickly clear those cars, Hamilton's still got a few cars to clear. This is going to help me close up. They could be in trouble if they get stuck behind. It's helping me because they're getting held up by cars that haven't pitted yet and they're slower. It's hurting Weber's strategy if he doesn't clear the Haas, I think, or is it the Renault that's ahead of him? Yeah, the Renault stays out, so Weber's got to overtake the Renault. I think it's Ricciardo. Because Hulkenberg's further up the road. Weber's going to clear the Renault quickly there. Should be Ricciardo. And it is Ricciardo. Hamilton's also cleared a car I see in the distance. Oh, they're side by side still. Ricciardo trying to put up a fight, but Weber's got it. Weber's got it covered. I guess that will sort of help me close up. Weber's still got a few cars to clear. Hamilton's not at the front of the queue. I think Hulkenberg leads the Grand Prix. Weber's got to clear a car over here. This is going to be tricky for him. Because we're catching up now. Oh, he's already going for it. Wow. Hamilton's taken the lead back. Weber's still got a few cars to clear. He's trying to clear the Haas of Magnussen. Side by side. Hamilton's trying to clear Hulkenberg for the lead. I think Hamilton's back into the lead. Weber's managed to get by Magnussen. Wow. What an overtake. Oh, please pit. No, I've got to clear these 2. Oh my god. Right. Mercedes straight line speed's wicked in a straight line. So we're going to quickly get by Ricciardo, put it up into ridge, get that extra speed, and here we go. It's going to be 3 wide. Double overtake. Oh, Hulkenberg's made a mistake, and it's held up Weber massively, and now we're right behind the Red Bull once again. Wow. Weber's been held up by Hulkenberg. I think Hulkenberg made a mistake and it caught Weber off guard. Weber had to back out a bit, and we're right behind the Red Bull now. Hamilton's pulling a massive gap now. And it's hurting Weber's chances of winning. It's hurting my chances of winning the race, to be honest. Weber's got to clear the Renault. Oh, Weber goes off track nearly. Well, he goes off track to try and overtake Hulkenberg. That doesn't work out. Weber has got some... He's still got momentum. He's going to go for it on the Renault. I have a look. Oh, Weber locks up. Hulkenberg might come back at him, but he doesn't. I can't fit the way through anyway. No, not a gap there. Ah, wow. Weber's cleared the Renault. Oh, the Renault is so slow. But I'm taking my time because I don't want to break anything, so... Oh, I'll clear him. I'll clear him down this straight. Even before the DRS. Even Hulkenberg gets DRS, but it's nowhere near enough. Breeze past the Renault in a straight line. Back into the podium places.
You made it look easy.
Thank you, but now I've got to overtake Weber. Weber's softs might be wearing out, but he has to go on to the mediums anyway. But Hamilton's pulled out a massive gap. Well, then again, it looks about the same, but it could have been a lot closer. Cleared the cars a bit quicker, but yeah, it's unfortunate. What if we get a safety car? That'd be nice. That'd be interesting, I think. I should get the DRS on Weber. Oh, no, we don't. We don't get any DRS on Lucas. The gap's 1.1. If we get DRS on Weber, we have a good chance of sticking with it because we are so quick in a straight line. It's insane. Oh, we don't, I don't think. No. Ah! I need to watch the fuel as well.
We're trailing our teammate by.
Oh, we're 4.3 behind Hamilton. That's not the biggest gap ever. But he is dominating. Oh, Magnussen's going for a move on. I thought Magnussen pitted. Oh no, it's probably Grosjean, but still. Wow, Magnussen attacking Hulkenberg. They're both on warm, medium compound tyres. Yeah, they just pull it away. Those softs have still got a lot of life in them. How am I going to get past this Red Bull? This is incredible. I mean, Baker's got the fastest lap point. I mean, that's a positive that Hamilton doesn't have it. But Vettel's nowhere this race. Might start saving some fuel and use it later on in the race, so we're going to might sit tight in third place here. Unless one of the guys ahead or behind has a problem, bring out the yellow flags. No. Put it into lean for slow corner. Put it standard on the straights. 1.4 behind Lucas, who's doing a very, very good job, I must say, in a Red Bull. In this All-Star season, he is doing very, very well. I'm just keeping it into lean. That's all I'm doing at the moment. He was so quick. I know he's on softs, but still, he was quicker at the start anyway, when we were both on softs, so I don't know. I don't want to settle for third. I want to at least get Weber for damage limitation. That was 10 points ahead of the championship. He's looking to extend it. Weber goes into the pits for what I presume is final pit stop. Now I can put the hammer down penalty. Standard fuel with 4.7 behind Hamilton. Hamilton's just gone through into turn 1 now. So I think Butler will take third back, and he does. Butler's on the mediums as well. I think Weber's strategy could work, you know, but surely Weber's on the mediums. Might ask something on the radio. No, it would say rival Butler, wouldn't it? Yeah, Devon is in P3. I know Butler's P3 at this moment. He's 8.5 seconds behind me, so not really in my race. I want to know. I wish they'd tell me about Lucas. I want to know what Lucas is doing. I can see on the mini-map, Weber's come out behind a McLaren. He's got a clear a McLaren, so we should come out. We'll come out behind him, I think, unless he gets stuck that badly. If I can pay attention to the mini-map now and then we could box and try and get out in front. Hopefully that would work. Does yourself and Hamilton carry on into the lead. Vettel's up to fourth, so he has got ahead of Verstappen at last. Ferrari are third and fourth now. 4.5 seconds. Just managing that gap to Hamilton. It was 9 seconds behind me. So it's about 4.5 to 5 seconds approximately to Hamilton. So we're not really gaining or losing, we're matching really at this rate for the Grand Prix. But we're putting it into lean anyway, try and save a bit of fuel and push like crazy, put it up into rich to the end, towards the end to catch and try and overtake that Red Bull of Lucas Weber. But everyone's still in the race anyway. Weber might start to lose time behind the McLaren. Cap's 5 seconds now. Put it back into standard for a little bit. But we're going to be on a lot more pressure tyres than Weber, that's the thing. We might be able to close that gap a bit. There was a little corner cut there, but we are okay on that. So Weber's right behind the McLaren now. He should clear, he's going to clear it down the main start finish straight. So, best thing I should do, I don't know if I should hit now. Pit stop information. Yes, I know we're doing one stop. Went for pit window over. 4 laps time. Weber's cleared the McLaren. Alright, that's interesting. I mean, if he's got the pace, he could undercut Hamilton, you know. So Weber's about 3 seconds behind Hamilton. It's not out of the question. Weber will emerge in the lead, but we're going to have way fresher tyres than him. How will this plan out? This is a three-way fight for this win in particular. Weber's put himself in the fight. Just trying to manage that gap to Hamilton. But it's a decent lap time. So it's a current 1-2 for Mercedes, but still 4.7 seconds. Wow. I think Weber might emerge in the lead, but Hamilton would quickly get by him, maybe. But Weber's very good at defending, so this could be interesting. The tyres are coming back now. Personal best first sector by just under half a tenth, so pushing now. Put into lean and then standard, lean standard, just to get fuel back, not to be so slow, but you know, put in a couple quick laps and then back off a couple laps or so. This race later very interesting. I don't know. Well, I mean, if Weber goes into the lead, I don't think I'll get him anyway. But it's been very tough today to beat. I mean, Hamilton has definitely been the quicker car anyway. Been the quicker driver, I should say, with the same car, but with the Mercedes too. Right. And Hamilton stays out. There's a Williams that I think pitted for a front wing change on the opening lap. I think it was a racing point in 19th, so they may have collided at the start. Might have a look at that later. 10 seconds to Butler, wow. So there's a back marker. This is going to help Weber. I mean, I can't do anything. I'm not even ahead of Weber on the road, so... Well, in a net... I'm in a net P3 still. We're currently a 1-2, but we've just got to pit again. I wouldn't get these tyres to the end. Hamilton is catching the back markers, so put it into standard. He might lose a bit of time here. 5 second gap now because I put it into lead.
This gap down.
There's Hamilton right behind the back marker anyway. Oh, that was a messy final corner. Apologise about that to the team. Hamilton is going to clear the back mark on the straight, or is he? No, he's not. No, he isn't. I didn't check the gap between myself and Hamilton. I think it's gone down a little bit. Not sure, but... Oh, Hamilton's cleared the back marker. Butler's 30... Oh, Butler's in the pits. Okay. I wondered why the gap opened 3 seconds. Favours on the hards? Interesting. Oh, the gap's open. 5.1. I've boxed this lap. Should we box now? I don't know what's Hamilton doing. Baber's 19. Why has Baber not got on the mediums? He's gone from soft to hard. That's interesting. I think Baber may have thrown away a chance to win. I don't know if he'll still get out in front. He's got the fastest lap still, but I don't know about that. That's very interesting. So I'd still come out in third, but what? I don't understand Baber's logic there. I really don't. Hamilton in the pits. We'll stay out one more lap. Baber's still catching me anyway, but pushing this lap. Hamilton is into the pits. Will he come out in front of Weber? I think he would. Oh yeah, it's 24 seconds, so he still will come out into the lead, a net lead. And then there comes Weber, but no, Weber's not close enough. Hamilton still in the lead by a few seconds. Blue flags, Kubica, move out my way. Oh yeah, Weber was nowhere near. He was on the mediums. I'm so surprised they didn't even have mediums at the start. I should probably pit it because Kubica's in my way. Get out my way. Blue flags. Don't move out the way there. That's a stupid place. Get out my way. What are you doing? Parking it in the middle of a dangerous corner there to let me by.
Pit now.
Copy. Box, box, box. We've lost a little time to Kubica. Box, box, box. Romain Grosjean is out. First retirement from this race. And if we get a safety car, I'm going to be in the lead. So, make your mind up now. Box, box, box. Is there going to be a... There's not a safety car, is there? There's still yellow flags there. And turn 1, Grosjean stopped. I don't know if he's had a collision, but... Very interesting.
Release.
Onto the mediums. Through goes Hamilton. No, there's no safety car. If Baber goes through as well.
No more scheduled pit stops.
Yeah, that's our last stop. Okay. Good to know. We're full pit stop ahead of Butler anyway.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow
Oh, Grosjean, I think, has got a mechanical problem there.
green flag.
Green flag. Still yellows for Grosjean into turn 1, but I don't know about that's. Why is there no safety car if it's still stranded? That's really weird. Not a virtual even. Not a virtual safety car, no? Okay. But now the hunt's on to catch Lucas. He's on hard, so we have a better chance actually. Oh yeah, he's cleared out. So Grosjean becomes the first retirement of this race. Already closed the gap. Baber, I was so disappointed in him. There might be a team mistake. Why is he on the hard compound tyre? That's just insane. He should have gone on the mediums. Didn't even have mediums. Right, at the start, Hamilton now takes the fastest lap point. It's not ideal. I sort of want to take that, but we'll push for this lap. Now to 6.8 ahead. We're catching Weber rapidly. If only he was on the mediums, he could have been fighting for the win. Maybe they just didn't have a set of mediums, but oh, would have been nice to see Weber try and catch Hamilton, but it's not going to be that way whatsoever. I don't care about the gap behind. Butler's not catching me anytime soon. The gap's about 8 seconds to myself and Butler. But if Butler did get me, he wouldn't get me in time. At this rate, anyway. What, with under 9 laps to go? I don't think he would. The gap is 1.1 to Weber now. It's been a very good battle with him, I must say. Flashbacks to the Red Bull days with him. But I'm in my favourite team this time around, and Weber's still in the Red Bull. Very good driver for Red Bull, I must say. But Weber, you're gonna lose that position anytime soon. We don't set a faster lap. That's our personal best lap anyway. Got to get back up into plus fuel mode anyway. Butler's not captured at all. Weber's still quicker than Butler. That's just insane. Weber's really pushing hard. He's making the most out of this strategy. We could just stick it into lean for a bit anyway. We're not going to catch Hamilton. Hamilton is just too quick, I'm afraid to say. But I mean, it's been a very, very interesting race, I think. Fighting against Red Bull for today. Hamilton slipped behind a back mark. I think it could be Russell or Kubica to Williams again. Oh yeah, it's Kubica. Hamilton laps Kubica. But Hamilton will probably gain that time back anyway, so... But the back marker could help me in a way. Not quite within DRS range of Lucas. What's the gap to Hamilton? 6.7, wow. Oh, I know that on fresh medium. It's the lap before me. Right, I'm going to try and push to catch Weber now. We'll push this lap. 1.5 seconds. I want to get this second place. It's within my grasp. Every point is crucial for the championship. If Weber's in this championship, he gets the second place as well. Vettel losing point. He's down in a P6, no P7, but probably a net P6. I would have thought. God, I can't catch him. Try to catch him. Butler 8.1. Approaching the back marker, so won't clear him on the straight. I just hope Kubica holds Weber up as long as possible to try and help my cause. Well, Weber a little slightly out of the final corner. I'm going to put it up into ridge. 9-10 Brian, and I haven't got DRS. What is this? This is joke. Copy. Gaining, we're not close enough to try and overtake Weber. This is the closest we've been in a very, very long time, and we haven't got many laps left to overtake the Red Bull. That back marker ahead. I'm going to put it into Ling because, I mean, he's going to be stuck behind him for a bit. Purple first sector. Kubica, hold him up. And Weber will be screaming blue flags. Kubica annoyed me before. Oh, he's got out of the way straight away. Wow, you get out of the way for him. You try and get out of the way for me in a stupid, obvious corner. That's really, like, dangerous and difficult. But we've got the DRS. This is our first chance to try and pounce on the Red Bull. We have a look to the inside, but we're too far back. Weber lives to fight another day in P2. Like, that's where he's been for most of this race anyway. We'll put it up until Rich. But this may stop finish straight. I've got to save fuel afterwards. This is my best chance. This is the closest I've been. Here we go. On lap 28 of 33, Weber has been about 25, 26 laps ahead of us, but not for long. We're going by Weber. Weber cuts across at the very last second there, and we move up into P2. We set the fastest lap up into second place for this Grand Prix. Thank you very much. And that was a good overtake on Weber, but for sure he'll be trying to fight back. So we're going to settle down with the fuel now. We've made the overtake. 6.6 to Hamilton. Hamilton might be backing off because it's a comfortable gap. No, don't go for it, Weber. Or Hamilton might be saving fuel as well. I'm not sure. No, you're not going anywhere, Weber. 7 seconds to Hamilton, that's just insane. He's really, really dominated this Grand Prix, but it's a good battle for second behind. But Weber will get DRS. Or immediately break the toe. Weber's trying to get back into the toe, but he won't be close enough. But he's gaining rapidly, but it isn't close enough. We can still hold on to second place. He won't go for it, he won't go for it. He could have died down the inside, but no. 5.9? What's going on with Hamilton? How have we closed the gap when we've been into lean? I think Hamilton might be doing the same thing. If that's the case, I'm going to push like crazy. Or he got held up by the back marker badly there. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, why did this be? This is the race report that got. That held up Hamilton badly there, so the gap now is 5.5 seconds. So for us to go. Here comes Weber once again, but he might go for it actually. No, he doesn't. Wow, I'm surprised. Backs out of it there. Biding his time, but now we've got Lance Stroll to lap. We're gaining on him rapidly. Get out my way. Oh, Weber sort of compromised line there. Weber won't be happy with back markers. Back markers have been annoying today. Oh, Weber's lost a lot of time. So that's fuel remaining. Can I catch Hamilton? If Hamilton's actually struggling, I'm not sure. I don't think he is, but Weber's lost time and he won't get DRS this time around. 5.7, no. Oh, Hamilton's got this in the bag at the moment anyway. I've got clean air. Weber's not right behind me anyway. We got held up badly. At 31 or 33. 5.4. Weber's 1.3 behind. Alpha's just gone through turn 1. 5.2, but we'll just push anyway. 1.5 ahead of Weber. But what's happened to Ferrari this race? Been off the pace. I don't know why it went wrong for them in qualifying. Both maybe struggled, but just did not expect that. 5 seconds to Hamilton anyway, but yeah, he's so phased. So the main start finish straight. I see how much of the distance, but nowhere near him. Fastest lap? How? I was in lean in the final sector. 4.5 seconds. Hamilton's struggling, I'll go for it. Imagine stealing the win on the last lap. But I don't think lap was too far back. Hamilton dominated this Grand Prix. We've got the fastest lap, and that'll be crucial for later on. But we should go ahead of Vettel in the driver's standings anyway. Yeah, Weber's nearly 2 seconds behind me now. I would have thought. If I look at the gap, but if Weber didn't get held up by Stroll, he would have still been right up my gearbox, that's for sure. He's kept me honest the whole race. I think strategy did play a part. Fortunately, one lap of fuel remaining. Weber didn't go on those hards. I think, you know, he definitely would have been a lot more difficult to overtake. Strategy definitely played a part. We got ahead of the Red Bull. I mean, we got ahead of him at the start, but yeah, it was just 4.4 for Hamilton. We're not getting him, that's for sure. There's not even a back marker, is there? No, the furthest one's the other Williams of Russell. Vape's 2.6 behind me. Hamilton after the nightmare in Azerbaijan, an engine failure, fighting for second place. He's redeemed himself, dominated the Spanish Grand Prix, and he is looking on course to win once more and extend the championship lead. We're 4.5 seconds back. He tried to give chase, but he was just too fast. We're 4.5 seconds behind our teammate. It'll be a Mercedes 1-2. Had to fight for the second place. Lucas Weber, big respect to him. Brilliant drive from him. We will still get a podium in third place. Lewis Hamilton wins the Spanish Grand Prix. We come over in second to make it a Mercedes 1-2. And Lucas Weber will come over in third place, picking up another podium for Red Bull, which is incredible. Wow, well done.
Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply
Very good drive.
speed package on the day. And a driver who knows how to take
Yes, a 1-2 for Mercedes, very good for the constructors. Hamilton is going to be so tough to beat this championship.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today.
So much
Everybody played
quicker.
their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes.
But, I mean, well, we were about 4 seconds or so behind. But, Monaco's next, and I don't like Monaco much, but it'll be tricky. It might be a Red Bull track, you never know. Oh, as the dogs bark, but either way. 1-2 for Mercedes. Weber third.
So, let's review the driver's
Butler got fourth.
stats. It's a
Vettel
great
stuck
result
in
for Lewis Hamilton, who
P6.
moves further ahead at the
I
top of the
think
table
Butler made a
after
little bit of
incredible day of
progress, but
racing. Who was your
unbelievable.
driver of the day,
Vettel.
Ant?
Well, I certainly
That
didn't
was a
have any
poor
complaints from
result from
Kevin
Vettel.
Magnussen's performance
In the
today.
driver standings, we
Right.
move up to
It's time
second.
to check out the constructors' standings.
16 points
Mercedes
behind
continue to
Hamilton.
extend their lead. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with
And
another
Weber's
strong
only 8 points behind Vettel in the driver
Well,
standings.
that's
Butler
certainly an
moved up to
incredible
6th in
weekend
the
of racing.
championship.
Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Closing in on Verstappen for 5th. In the constructors, Ferrari and Red Bull are tied with 116 points, both 56 points behind Mercedes. Wow. And Renault move up to 8th in the constructors. But we have a look at that start again. We had a good start on the second row, that's for sure. But we had to cover off Verstappen. Verstappen had a very good start. And Butler did as well. Butler could have chanced it round the outside, making it 3 wide, but he didn't. Oh, Weber's line was compromised there from Hamilton, and then we go round the outside. What a very good battle there. And Butler and Verstappen as well. We go round the outside for a lovely move of Weber, and there's wheel-to-wheel, tyre-to-tyre contact. Whoa! Just giving Weber enough space there, but definitely on the limit there. It was a fantastic race. But we are up to second in the championship, 16 points behind Hamilton, so we've got to dig deep at Monaco out of all places. So on board with our start here. Around the outside because Weber nearly stuck his nose in there to get Hamilton, but it's sort of compromised. But side by side with the Red Bull. Brilliant racing, brilliant. Love that. And we come out on top on this occasion. And on board with Lucas. He got a fairly good start, equal to Hamilton there. But we took up behind to get the slipstream to go around the outside. Oh, he had a bit of a compromised line there, did Lucas. And that left us the door wide open to go for it. Squeezing the number 41, which is us. And we go round the outside to take second place. Oh, and Weber does nudge my side pod there. I don't think that did any damage whatsoever. So there was a little bit of contact, but fair racing. Very hard racing, but fair. That was a very good battle. Just about here. Slight tap with my side pod there. But I was on the very far outside. I couldn't really go much. I couldn't go away much, to be honest. So yeah, I'm more with Verstappen. Verstappen got the better start than me, but I cover him off in time anyway. And he doesn't go for it. And then there's Butler getting a good start, but I block him off so he doesn't go around the outside. But yeah, it was a very good start. Vettel just... I don't think Vettel got the best of starts. No, Vettel really got a mediocre start. Butler got a very good launch off the line, ahead of Verstappen, but gets blocked off by me. So that sort of compromises Butler in a way. Wow, what about on Hamilton? Pulling away in the distance already. What a race. We're 4 seconds off Hamilton. But yeah, that was a good race. So hopefully in Monaco it will also be a good race. But for now, guys, take care. Goodbye.